Okay. The battle still looms, and you guys are taking a strong position on closing the fire stations. The union is now standing strong, and the city is not making any comments. Where does things go? As a firefighter, as a taxpaying citizen, where do you think things are going to go from here?
Well, I can speak as a city resident and as a firefighter. I'm a city taxpayer. And as a taxpayer, I would hope that the people we elect would listen to the people's voices. I think that's what some of this frustration has been, is that these changes are made that really fundamentally affect public safety and property values and things like that. And people say, please don't shut the fire station down, and the people in charge say, well, we know what's best. And that's frustrating as a taxpayer. And as a firefighter, I would hope that the administration would listen to the concerns that some of their firefighters have, that this might be a safety problem and a response problem, and listen to the grunts, listen to the guys on the ground. And maybe start to realize it's maybe not the right decision to make right now. That's what I would hope as a firefighter and as a taxpayer.
Are any of you guys affected professionally by the closing, or even personally by the closing?
Yeah, I live in the first response area, Station 14, and I work at Station 16, which is where Engine 14 would be moving.
So you're greatly affected by this?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, there's probably half a dozen firefighters that live in that first in response territory around Station 14.
When you guys are off duty, do you all carry city-owned pagers, cell phones, or anything?
Not suppression people don't. Above a certain rank, district chiefs and suppression are on call. We're all on call available, but we don't have any kind of department issued pagers or anything like that. It'd be a phone recall.
So if there's a fire in your neighborhood and you're off, you go help fight the fire. Obviously, if it's within your area.
I don't have a fire truck or my gear at my house, so I'd be another bystander getting in the way at a structure fire if it was by my house. I mean, we might do something like try to see if people are inside, try to see if anyone knows if people are inside, and tell that to the guys that are showing up. But no, we're not. We don't have we have our stuff at work.
Right.
So.
But you guys are on call basically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, we're all subject to recall. If there was an emergency, or if there needs to be a manpower fill-in, that's a voluntary on-call. They'd call and say, hey, we're short one guy, do you want to come in and work today? But if emergency shift recalls has not happened since I've been on. I've got 10 years on. I don't know. That'd be for a pretty bad disaster. Earthquake, tornado, bad storms, things like that.
Okay.
What's your opinion about you think the stadium has caused some of this budgetary shortfall, or do you think the city has nothing to do with the decision to close the stations?
Yes, I absolutely think that's a factor.
So you think the stadium is draining away from our resources?
Absolutely.
You haven't got a pay increase for a couple of years. You don't have a union contract. You try to negotiate that, and the benefits are being taken away. How's morale? How do you guys keep going?
It's a great job. I get to show up and work with some fantastic guys, and on days where we're needed, I may get to go help somebody, and I may get to save a life that day. I may get to save someone's property that day. So it's hard to not really love the job. The frustration is whenever other factors make it harder to do that job to the best of your ability, and that's sometimes what happens at high up levels. But no, individually, guys, I think they would say I love my job. It is frustrating sometimes dealing with some of the stuff that rolls downhill. So, but that's just one guy's opinion.
Anybody else want to say anything?